welcome to Cooking with Spud Rokk. For those who don't know, I was born in Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm South African. So I'm going to make a beans curry, one of my favourite curries in the world. It's like a sweet curry, like a sweet and sour, and you put like vinegar and sugar and stuff in it. But it's made in a different way than other curries where you put like, you know, the onions and stuff in the pan, then you put the spices and you sort of roast up the onions in the pan to give it like a real dryness, and then you add your like moisture afterwards. This one here, you like sort of make the little liquidy form thing, and you put all the spices and vinegar and sugar and water into the form of liquid, and then you put it with the other stuff. But let's go, cooking with Spud Rokk. You need 2 onions, 2 potatoes. Like, they don't need to be like fully clean. I just like my spuds dirty and stuff, like kind of like myself. 2 bits of chilies. Like, these aren't uber hot, but they're hot enough to like give it a bit of kick. And some Bortoli beans. I don't know if I should show the company up here, but that's the place where the Bortoli beans are made. A chopping block. You grab some of this meat. Now this is diced lamb, diced lamb. I went to William Angus, and I was taught to hold the knife like this. If you hold the knife like this and you slip and then bang, you shiv someone, next thing you know, you probably end up with a charge. Do it like that. So if you do fall, you got a chance to just sort of drop it like that. But that's just an old school sort of trick that I learned. Well, there it is. Actually sit on the bottom of the stupid thing. Grab one of these things. This is like a deblunter. It deblunts the knife and sort of semi-sharpens it up, but not sharpens it up like stone sharpens, but it sharpens it up like deblunt sharpens. So when chopping onions like this, the sharper your knife, the easier it slices through the onion and makes crying less easy. So you go away like that, and like the better you are, the quicker you get, the better you are. It's like a sort of a 20-30 degree angle, and you sharpen that up like that. You grab like a tablecloth and you clear up all the little bits of metal and stuff, because you don't want that metal getting into your food and stuff that you're cooking with. Okay, go in here. I'll grab this here, or whatever sort of proper suits it. I need to shape it, sweet. So we've got our ingredients down here. Slice that, 2 end bits, go a little bit around there. Grab that and you just peel it, and it just peels away. So you know cries for me yet. Grab the onion, chop it in half, fold it like that, you've got 2 bits. Now with the onions, I like to sort of put in a sort of semi-dicing form way of doing things. So I chop it across like that. Some people cut across like that, but you don't really have to, but it just makes it dice really nice. Grab your other onion. And now this one here, see, I've just got a rustic sort of style of chopping the shit up. Chop it over there, bang, bring it over there. Take the other onion. Crap. Good thing, like, you know, chop it in half. That's another easy way of doing it. Then you sort of get it like a little peel, like that. And the skin just peels away real easy. See, these things here, we've got like compost heat, but you can't compost these because bits of onion kill the worms, and the worms help with the compost making process. So you've got to throw that straight into the bin. Do the old choppy chop. Grab these things called matches, and they create fire when you strike it like that. I think it's like sodium or some shit that makes that fire. Then you let the gas stove heat up, throw that on there like that. Just gonna use some like normal vegetable oil because it's got a real hot consistency of heating up. So you get that. If it starts bubbling up, see how it's bubbling up? That's how you know the oil's hot and ready to use and stuff. Grab the onions, straight up to there. You gotta sort of wait now, let the onions brown to a nice brown, goldeny consistency of brownness. Potatoes need a bit of a scrub-a-dub. You know, just give it a bit of a scrub-a-dub, like that. Just a bit of dirt, you know, as long as you don't get the dirty bits in your food and stuff. Grab these 2 potatoes, and, you know, like, just keep it real rustic, chop it like it's hot. And then potatoes cut up into little cubicles. But anyway, they go straight to the pan. Grab this, which is our meat. See how it's fresh? See how it's fresher than fresh. Take that meat and just go take that and we just throw it all in there too. So that's like fresh spring lamb. And I'll put the heat up on this too. Stir it around. And I really love this curry. It's like, it's just, you know, ever since I was a kid, my mum used to make this curry. And I also love lentils biryani, which I'll be making in a few episodes time too. See how you can see the meat starting to brown. The good thing is with lamb and beef and goat and stuff like that compared to chicken. With chicken you have to cook it properly. So you can't sort of get away with like having a bit of, you know, rare pieces. Go in here, grab that there. It's like apple cider vinegar. This will give it a real tartness. So we've got garam masala, we've got turmeric, we've got like Baileys in an old satchel, and we've got some whole cloves, but not too many of these things here. And what I'll do to keep the flavour and the tasting on this, I'll grab that lid that we had before, grab this lid right here, and we'll put it on. So now that's sitting on simmer, that'll be all good to go in about, I reckon, about 5 minutes of simmering. This is a secret ingredient to this thing right here. Those herbs from before, grab one of these suckers right here. Now, sugar, probably about half a cup of sugar. I reckon about that much sugar there. Half a cup of the apple cider vinegar. I reckon that's about half a cup. See, I don't really use like all them fancy, oh, actually a little bit more. All those fancy pants measuring stuff and stuff like that. I mean, I reckon if you know what roundabouts what it is, you know what it is. Turmeric, I reckon about a teaspoon of turmeric. Garam masala, same thing, about a teaspoon. Cloves. These add awesome flavour, but don't like to put about 2 in there. Baileys, hell yeah, 1, 2 Baileys. That's smelling awesome at the moment, eh? Curry wouldn't be a curry without curry powder. Give it a bit of a stir around. And this will create like a sort of a sweet and sour paste. Grab half a cup of water. Just, you know, stir around. Keep it rusty, keep it fucking raw Spud Rokk. Spud Rokk. You know what? Red wine. A tad. Just a tad. Also, red wine, I'm going to put a bit of this into the actual, bit of red wine into there too, because red wine, it also helps bring out the flavour of red meat, and a bit for myself. Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's the fucking dope shit. Whew. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And just make sure everything's sort of liquefiable and just gone into a liquid state of mind kind of thing. Ooh, the waftiness of that is freaking awesome. You can see how it's turning out. It's like all the meats just nicely cooked, just all coated with like an awesome like liquidy goodness. We'll grab our trusty paste right here, which we made, sweet and sour paste. Anything in there. What we do now is you bang the heat straight back up, give it a bit of a stirry stir. That's the smell that I'm looking for right now. Grab the lid, put the lid on top of the food over there. These aren't as hot as like habaneros or bird's eye chilies, but they're still pretty damn hot. Just, you know, cut them nice and not too fine, but just nice. You know, I like to sort of go around like that. All this, you know, you don't need no fancy pan stuff. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a cook. I can cook a damn good meal. That's it. Chilies. That's like 2 green chilies right there. That goes in like that. Grab this tin opener. Open up the cans ever so swiftly. Grab that. You can see the liquid and stuff inside of it. Just get rid of all that liquid. Now we've got the beans. Grab the beans. You can use butter beans, but borlotti beans, I think that's what they're called, borlotti beans. They don't have the skin like that. Like when you eat them on the butter beans, the skin sort of comes off them. So I've got 3 tins of these beans. Anyway, now you can see that colour, the brownness that it's starting to get. That's going to be our final colour. You can also see the awesome greenness of the chilies, which is fresh as fuck. And we just let this simmer for about 20 minutes, I reckon. And while that's simmering, we could put our rice on. Oh shit, that's a good drop. That's bubbling away really nicely. Grab the good old stirrer. And then you can see the consistency's become like a real thick consistency. Look at that. Then we're ready. We make a nice little sort of hole in the middle of the dish. You know, just enough rice. Make sure that's all stirred up nice. As you can see, the potatoes, they'll be nicely cooked now. Plus, they would have sort of harnessed all the awesome flavours. There you go, there's a little bit of that stuff off there. There we go. There we go. Now that right there is South African beans curry. It's like a sweet, sour awesomeness to it. Now most of you will be going, probably at home going, oh, what a second, how could you be South African? I can't hear the accent, but if you see me, you can sort of see that I'm South African. I've got the same gusto. I may have lost the accent because I moved over here when I was just a young tacker, a little kid, grabbing all the Australiana context and terminologies, but I still got the heart of a lion, heart of a true South African in me. Loving all the food, loving the culture and stuff that goes with it. So that's it. You can see the jacket that I'm wearing. It's got like, I think it's something up there. It's got a fresh Kid Paris down there. Like when they had the Kingsway book launch, I took my old school, these are like fresh jackets, Levi, wools and stuff. You can't get these no more. Took this down there, all that stuff, full Guernseys. So it's a pretty rare limited edition thing. Old school is all up and down it and stuff, and so it's really good. I love this. My mouth's watering just like getting, this is nice. Oh yeah, it's nice, and you saw the amount of like chilies I put in there. It's not even that hot. It's got that sweetness and a tinge of like the sourness from the cider of the apple cider vinegar. It's really good. So, if you've got a chance, you know, cook this and you'll be eating a genuine South African beans curry. Yeah, rare limited edition stuff. Only made in the homes of South Africans mainly. Not many restaurants will sell this stuff because there's not many South African restaurants out there. Anyway, get it into ya. Till next time, I'll see ya. Spud Rokk.